In this video, I hope to explore our ethos as a theological college and walk you through our vision statement. I hope that you'll catch something of our values and the kind of community we aspire to be. A while back, we decided upon learn, grow, and flourish as three words that summed up what we were about. First, we're a learning community dedicated to exploring Christianity. But the more we're open to learning, the more we grow, and we've found time and again that everyone who comes to SBC is changed for the better by their journey of learning. We don't want you to leave SBC the same as you came in. At the very least, we want you to be better equipped to participate in God's kingdom. Finally, as we grow, we learn the ways of flourishing. For me, this is such an exciting word. It's about being on the journey to becoming the best you can be, and we hope to be a small part of that journey for you. Flourishing speaks of wholeness, and at SBC we recognise the value in whole people. Over the course of the programme of study, we often find we journey with students through high points and low points, successes and struggles, and we recognise that what happens in the class is only a small part of life. But that doesn't mean we don't care about the other parts. Our community celebrates and mourns together, and for us, that's all part of the process of living a flourishing and vibrant life. If that's what we aspire to be, then our vision statement is what we really value. It reflects who we are and also holds us accountable to the values we try to live out. Equipping students to participate in God's kingdom through the church and in the wider world, that is what we're about. Ultimately, through everything we do, it's about participating in God's kingdom. It's about seeing God's kingdom values grow in your life. It's about readying ourselves as best we can to participate in God's kingdom. And it's about being in the church and in the wider world, whether that's in a traditional ministry role or serving God in other ways. This is what SBC is all about. However, it's the values that come underneath that tells you a little bit about who we are as a community, and we're unashamed about holding tight to these values. Our first value is that we provide a quality and holistic theological education. This is fairly straightforward, our bread and butter if you like. Our staff are academics holding or working towards doctorates in their subjects they teach, but they're also practitioners living out their learning. All our courses are validated by the University of the West of Scotland, and we go through rigorous processes for quality assurance. But our community is such that we can help facilitate a more holistic approach to learning. Our second value encompasses the breadth of learning at SBC. We equip our students for a variety of vocations in ministry and mission. Graduates go on to ordained and accredited ministry, but they also go on to be hospital and prison chaplains, teachers at primary and secondary level, youth workers. They go into the police and caring professions, and several go on to further study. We want to make sure you're equipped for a broad range of callings. It's like giving you the tools to build wherever you find yourself, rather than only having one single way to do things. Our third value is to create a learning environment which nourishes faith. And we're passionate about this one. Whether you study one module or a full degree, we want you to go away with more vibrancy to your faith than when you arrived. Yes, you might be challenged. Yes, we consider our beliefs deeply. And yes, we encourage robust discussion. But ultimately, it's because we want to strengthen your faith life. We don't shy away from the difficult questions, and we don't stay in the comfort of the shallow end. Avoiding challenges is not the way to make your faith more vibrant. And so we do this by creating a safe environment to wrestle with the big questions. We give you the tools to learn, the fertile ground to grow in, and create the environment for you to flourish. Our fourth value is important for creating that learning environment. We are a welcoming, encouraging, and supportive community for students irrespective of background. We think this is the healthiest type of environment to learn in. Our community has people of all ages, from different backgrounds, different denominations, and a variety of approaches to their beliefs. This diversity promotes discussion in class and learning from one another. But I think this value goes deeper still. We believe that God is reconciling all creation, and as a theological college, we reflect that in being open to anyone who wants to pursue a deeper understanding of God through their studies. Our final value is that we always aim to help students discover their call, inspiring them to reach their full potential. The college is a rich environment to discern what you are being called to and how you might get there. We think it's important that you leave SBC not necessarily with a life plan, but with a good idea of what your next step is, and more importantly, you feel ready, equipped, and inspired to get there.